In the heart of Chicago's busiest mall, 17-year-old Jamal Hayes sprinted past storefronts, his sneakers squeaking on polished tile, a stolen backpack bouncing against his spine. Inside it, not cash or jewelry, but a flash drive that could topple a citywide corruption ring. Security cameras caught every angle, but none captured the split second when two white officers tackled him from behind, dragging his limp body across the floor like a rag doll while shoppers froze in horror. 10 seconds later, 10 black SUVs screeched to a halt outside the east entrance, doors flying open as 10 FBI agents in tactical vests stormed in, weapons drawn, surrounding the officers with a wall of federal authority that turned the mall into a frozen tableau of shock. If you love your mom and dad, hit that subscribe button right now and show some love, because this story's about to explode. Jamal Hayes had never broken a law in his life until that Tuesday afternoon. Raised by a single mother who cleaned offices at night, he'd earned a full scholarship to MIT for computer science, his ticket out of Inglewood's crumbling blocks. But 3 weeks earlier, his older brother Marcus, once a promising linebacker, had vanished after testifying against a dirty cop in a drug case. The official report called it a suicide. The streets whispered execution. Jamal refused to believe either. Hacking into the precinct's unsecured server from the public library, he downloaded encrypted files proving a ring of officers were skimming cartel cash, framing innocents, and silencing witnesses. The flash drive in his backpack held names, dates, bank routes, enough to send half the South Side Command to federal prison. He'd planned to hand it to a Tribune reporter at the mall's food court, anonymous safe, but the reporter never showed. Instead, a plainclothes detective Jamal, recognized from Marcus's file, spotted him near the Apple store, radioed back up, and the chase began. Officers Doyle and Ramirez, both decorated, both secretly on the take, cornered Jamal near the escalators. Doyle's knee pinned Jamal's neck. Ramirez zip-tied his wrists so tight the plastic cut skin. "Stop resisting." Doyle growled, though Jamal hadn't moved since the tackle. A teenage girl live-streamed on TikTok, her shaky voice narrating, "They're dragging him, he's just a kid." The clip hit 1 million views in 6 minutes. Mall security formed a loose perimeter, unsure whose side to take. Then the SUVs arrived. Special Agent in charge Lena Carver led the charge, her braids swinging like a whip. "Federal agents, stand down," she barked. Doyle's hand froze on his holster. Ramirez's face drained of color. The 10 agents fanned out in perfect formation, rifles trained not on Jamal but on the officers. Carver knelt, sliced the zip ties with a combat knife, and helped Jamal to his feet. "You okay, son?" she asked. Blood trickled from his temple, but his eyes burned with something fiercer than pain, vindication. The twist came faster than the mall's holiday playlist. Carver wasn't FBI. Her badge was real, but her orders weren't. She was internal affairs, undercover for 18 months, building a Raichu case against the same ring Jamal had exposed. The FBI raid was theater, choreographed to extract Jamal alive before the corrupt cops could stage an accidental shooting. The SUVs, borrowed from the Chicago field office under the guise of a joint terrorism drill. The 10 agents, a mix of IA, actual FBI, and 2 U.S. Marshals who owed Carver favors. Doyle and Ramirez were cuffed on the spot, their body cams mysteriously offline. But the deeper betrayal cut closer. The Tribune reporter who ghosted Jamal, paid $50,000 by the ring to set him up, the mall's general manager. On the payroll, feeding camera blind spots to the cops. Even Jamal's scholarship advisor at MIT had flagged his IP address to the precinct after noticing suspicious late-night activity. Everyone Jamal trusted had sold him out, except his mother, who'd taught him to code on a busted library laptop when he was 9. Carver escorted Jamal to a secure room above the parking garage, where a forensic tech cloned the flash drive. "You just handed us the Rosetta Stone," she said. But Jamal wasn't done. While the tech worked, he hacked the mall's PA system from his phone, broadcasting the precinct's own dashcam audio. Marcus begging for his life as Doyle's voice laughed. One less thug. The mall erupted. Shoppers who'd filmed the arrest now stormed the exits, chanting Marcus's name. Outside, news choppers circled like vultures. Carver's radio crackled the U.S. attorney was convening a grand jury by sunrise. But the ring had one last card. At 3:17 p.m. the mall's power cut out. Emergency lights flickered red. Over the backup speakers a distorted voice, "Release the files, the boy dies with his brother." A bomb threat. The mall locked down. SWAT rolled in. Carver's team split, half evacuating civilians, half hunting the bomber. Jamal, still bleeding, refused to leave. I know their playbook, he insisted, using the clone drive. He traced the threat to a burner phone pinging off the mall's cell tower, located in the maintenance tunnels beneath Sephora. The final twist unfolded in darkness. Jamal and Carver descended through a service hatch, flashlights cutting through dust and rat squeaks. They found Doyle's partner, Sergeant Vega, wiring C4 to a sprinkler main. Vega wasn't just dirty. He was the ring's architect, the one who'd ordered Marcus's murder. "You're too late," he sneered. Timer at 12. Carver raised her Glock, but Jamal spotted a laptop linked to the bomb's Bluetooth trigger. He'd written similar code in high school for a robotics club. Fingers flying, he brute-forced the password, Marcus's jersey number 32. At 03, he killed the signal. The timer froze. Vega lunged. Carver's bullet took him center mass. As backup breached the tunnel, Jamal sat against the wall, exhausted. The flash drive now evidence in a case that would indict 23 officers, 2 aldermen, and a federal judge. By nightfall, the mall reopened under National Guard watch. Jamal's mother arrived in an ambulance, hugging him so tight his ribs creaked. The TikTok girl's video hit 30 million views. Justice for Jamal trended worldwide. Carver offered Jamal witness protection, but he refused. "I'm going to MIT, he said, and I'm testifying in open court." The U.S. attorney personally guaranteed his safety. Doyle and Ramirez flipped within hours, their plea deals naming names up the chain. The flash drive's data led to 47 arrests by Christmas. Jamal's scholarship doubled, now funded by a tech billionaire who'd seen the live stream. He coded an app that night, Copwatch 2.0, letting users upload body cam footage in real time, encrypted, untouchable. It hit 1 million downloads before New Year's. Months later, Jamal walked MEMT's campus in a hoodie that read, "Code saves lives." Carver sent him a text, "Grand jury starts Monday. Wear the hoodie." He did. The prosecutors played his mall PA hack in court. Jurors wept. Doyle got life. Vega's corpse testified via autopsy photos. The ring crumbled. Jamal's mother quit cleaning offices, hired as a dorm custodian at MIT, free tuition for life. But the deepest scar remained trust. Jamal still flinches at sirens. He mentors South Side kids on weekends, teaching them Python and paranoia in equal measure. The flash drive, sealed in evidence, but Jamal kept a backup encrypted, off-grid, buried in code only he can unlock, just in case. The mall installed a plaque near the food court. On this spot, courage met corruption and courage won. Shoppers take selfies beside it. Jamal never returned. Some nights he dreams of Marcus running alongside him, backpack bouncing, both of them free. He wakes up coding. The story ends where it began, Chicago, winter, snow muffling the sirens. But now the sirens chase the corrupt, not the kids. And somewhere, a new flash drive waits. Tell me in the comments, from what part of the country are you watching this? Drop your city, your state. Let's put justice on the map.